Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 29 of 2023. So today we're actually going to be working on a double page spread, although it does come together really quickly because I am basically using all products from Ellie Studio. So I have the July kit here from Ellie Studio. So all of the cards that you see are going to be from that kit, except I think one card on the next page is also from Ellie Studio, but it's from a past kit. So it comes together so quick whenever I'm using a kit, and that's one thing that I really love about pre-made cards for Project Life type scrapbooking or pocket scrapbooking. It's just so nice. Everything has its place, and I love that. So working here with this title card, this was kind of the main card out of the kit that looked like it could be used for a title card. So I used my really old, I think it's like Citrus Twist and Retro Hit Mama stamp set that has all of the week titles on it. So I stamped week, added in my 29 just from some old alphas from my stash, and then added in my dates, of course. And basically everything on this side of the spread especially is about mine and Will's trip to Nashville a few days ago to see Blink-182. It was so iconic, so fun, and we had such a good time. So actually, if I'm being honest, the concert was on the 16th, which fell with last week's Project Life spread, technically, because I do them Monday through Sunday. But we had already gone on a little trip to Little Rock last week, and I didn't want to have both of those trips in the same week. So even though the Sunday has passed, we were still in Nashville on the 17th on this Monday. So I decided to just document it all here for week 29. I don't even know if that makes sense whenever I'm talking about it, but it literally doesn't matter. It's a day off in the scrapbooking, but sometimes I do that if everything just works out better that way. That's what I'll do. So I have these photos here. One is a selfie of me and Will, as you can see at the top, and then I have two pictures of Blink-182, like of the stage. They had all kinds of different like lasers and colors and strobe lights and all the things for like different songs. So I have a couple different photos there. And then I have two pictures of some of our food from this restaurant called Avo. There in the middle, it's an all vegan restaurant that we went to there. And they had an amazing cheese board that we have, which is the first photo. And then our main course meal there is the second picture. So you will see that I did print off a few of the smaller pictures. I printed those off at a roughly a 2x3 size, just because I wanted some variation of the photo sizes there. And then I added on my journaling. There was like this cute little filler card there that looks like maybe 3 file folders. So I decided to rate the food. So I have Avo at the top with the 4-star. Then I have Kiki's ice cream with the 4.5. And then I have Five Daughters Bakery with the 5. We did eat other places, but those were the 3 things that I had photos of here in this 2-page spread. So that's what I decided to rate. Then I've added on just like little clusters, because the Ellie Studio kits always come with like these pop out little die cuts. So I added a cluster to the photo of me and Will, a cluster down to that one 4x6 card of, or a photo of Blink-182. And then I'm just kind of adding on all of the final touches here, adding a few stamps to the top of those little file folders. And then currently I have this card that says currently on the playlist. So I was going to originally pick out some of my favorite songs that Blink-182 played, but then I ended up looking online and I wrote down the entire playlist. And I think that that was just a mistake, because it made the card look really, really cramped and a little too filled for my taste. So I end up changing that card out. So you will see that here in a second. And then I use a 4x6 card that also has like numbers on it, and I end up writing down 10 of my favorite songs that they played. So I'm going to do that here in a second. And while I've been telling you about that, I've just added on a few other die cuts and little bits and pieces. I grabbed out some gold washi just for a little pop, and I love that a lot of these die cuts say like specific things about summertime. And I know that's obvious. I got this kit here in July, so of course they're going to be talking about summer. But I just think that that's really fun to have really themed products at different times of year. And also, I was gifted an older Ali Edwards kit that was all about like music and sounds and stuff. And it's very, very specific, but I was able to use a few of those pieces throughout the spread as well. I used the little music note, the circular chipboard music note there on the title card, and then the little yellow chipboard on that 4x6 card at the bottom says like, this song means everything or something like that. And then I think I used a couple other ones throughout as well. So that came really in handy because not only are they about music, but they were also the same colors, kind of like those bright primary colors. So it worked out really nicely. Here's where I'm switching out the card. Did not like the way the other one turned out. So I'm adding this one on. I add on just a couple little pieces, a star from the die cut pack. And then I think that I will add one of those Ali Edwards stickers on top of the star. So then I added a few songs. Of course, they played all of their like main hits clearly, and only a handful of like newer ones. And whenever I say newer, I mean these songs probably came out like 8 years ago or something, or 7 years ago, but I really have not totally kept up with Blink-182, like Blink-182 from like 2016. I don't really know. So I was all here for the really nostalgic songs and all the things. So it was really, really fun. So the other sticker I added down there at the bottom says current soundtrack. So that worked out perfectly for the set list. And then I added on just a few gold stars to kind of finish it off. And here we have it. The first page is completed. But like I said, this is a 2-page spread. So we are going to knock out the second page here really quickly. So on this side, my photos, I do have another Blink-182 picture, obviously there at the top. I loved it that the background actually said Blink-182. I thought that that was really cool. Then I have two of the other food photos, the donuts, and also the ice cream that we had. I also, right here, when I'm adhering down, I cut out the logo of Five Daughters Bakery off of the donut box. And so I just cut it out and added it right on as an embellishment. And now I'm just trying to cover up that little background, like printed on portion of the card. So I added a little label and some washi and things like that. So besides the trip though this week, also me and my mom went to go see the Barbie movie, which was so good. We had so much fun and it was really nice. So that card that I adhered the Barbie movie stuff down on, that is the LA Studio card that was from a previous kit, which worked out perfectly. Same color scheme. So I was happy to have another 4x6 card to play with there. And I printed off those pictures at that same like 2x3 size. So I have a little cluster going on up there where I can talk about the Barbie movie a little bit. And then if you move down to the bottom, those lower cards, I was also able to meet with one of my old friends from my previous job, Tyler, on Sunday, which was so nice to catch up after years. It's been a couple years since I've seen him. So it was really nice. We went to this really cute bubble tea and ice cream place in town called Sugar Ghost. So I have a picture of our drinks and treats down at the bottom. And then of course I had to finish it off with a cute little picture of the doggy snuggled up in the bed the other day. So I love the way all of this ended up turning out. So for the picture of me and my mom going to the Barbie movie, I'm just going to add my journaling right onto that small label. And then the card with the heart on it beside the picture of the doggies, that's where I'm going to do my journaling about seeing Tyler. So I really like how I was able to kind of make all of these different activities flow throughout the spread because I'm always kind of curious how it's all going to work, going on the trip and having all the Blink-182 photos, but then trying to incorporate the Barbie movie and just all the things. But I think it looks really good. And I'm always excited whenever I can do a 2-page spread because I never really am able to do that. I typically do not have that much going on in one week. So this was a pretty epic week with all kinds of things happening, but I really love the way that it all ends up turning out here. So I think I just add a little tiny bit more, one other die cut here on the Barbie card, and then also I add a little bit of stamping onto that purple heart down at the bottom. My little roller date stamp has the word Sunday, so I thought, why not? I stamped that on over the heart just as a little extra, and I'm pretty sure that's it, and I'll be done. So love the way this one looks, and it always feels so good to have Project Life finished. I believe I'm only adding in one other Project Life week, and then this entire first volume of 2023 will be finished for the year, so that's exciting as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick and easy process video. If you did, please give me a like, and please also consider subscribing. And of course, I'll be back at you super soon with another video. Have a great day, you guys. Bye, y'all.